Geodemographic segmentation has long been instrumental in helping businesses refine their understanding of consumers. Based on the principles of you are where you live and birds of a feather flock together, it allows companies to develop products and services tailored to location-specific consumer personas, design pricing and advertising strategies, and make strategic decisions about site locations. While recognizing the uniqueness of consumer segments is valuable, segmentation based on demographic, social, economic, and psychographic attributes can have unintended consequences if performed without adequate rigor and awareness of implicit bias. With the increasing use of mobile geolocation data to analyze patterns of human movement and infer lifestyles or preferences, the risks of marginalization, especially for those on the wrong side of the digital divide, are further magnified. History provides stark reminders of how spatial data and demographic categories have been misused. From redlining and restrictive covenants in the United States, to apartheid's Group Area Act in South Africa, to colonial land ordinances in Kenya and Zimbabwe. These practices reveal how identity and location classifications were deployed to restrict movement, deny property rights, and entrench inequality. And even after explicit race-based laws were diminished, proxy discrimination emerged in the forms of neutral-seeming zoning rules, lending criteria, or segmentation practices, often reinforcing outcomes and reproducing past harms by limiting access to credit, healthcare, and healthy grocery stores. Business analysts using demographic, mobility, and consumer data must interrogate the limitations of their sources, the assumptions in their statistical methods, and the risks of overgeneralization that can stereotype or exclude communities. Business leaders, likewise, must recognize the ethical and regulatory implication of these tools, understanding that segmentation done without intentional care can reproduce historic injustices in new forms. In other words, modern geodemographic analysis risks becoming a new form of redlining unless guided by principles of fairness, accountability, and respect for community input on how data about their lives is referenced and applied. Contemporary frameworks, such as the CARE principles for Indigenous data governance, offer pathways to move beyond profiling by ensuring that communities are not merely subjects of data, but active decision makers in how it's collected, used, and safeguarded.